One. What is up, beautiful people? You know who it is, you know how it is, you know what it is we do. It's yours truly, and my main man, John, to the B, the Rocky Balboas of this vlogging game. This is Ignite Your Purpose, and as always, we are here to educate, encourage, and engage you, us, both of us, the whole wide world, to raise this vibration, to be better, to do better every single day. Namaste. Oh, I'm rhyming today. I feel good. I'm in Hawaii. I'm in Maui. I am getting the sun blessing my face, my skin. I'm getting that ocean water in my body, and I'm grounding myself on the ground. It is a beautiful thing. I am healing myself. Oh, it feels so good, people. John, what do you have to tell us today?
I also am living in a paradise. It's slightly cooler than yours, but we're here on the Isle of Man. It's a beautiful, calm, idyllic place. I don't lock the car. I rarely lock the house. Yesterday, I had a little walk up a hill and a walk around the reservoir just to have a few minutes to take in the beauty on the way to work and back again. And it was...
awareness.
It's aware. Just Emma and I went for a walk this morning, incidentally, and we almost didn't go because it was raining. But I remember listening to Max's podcast yesterday, and I was at get your ass outside, and it wasn't raining that hard, and it was calm and it was peaceful, and we almost had a walking silent meditation walk. There's the odd word every now and again, you know, when crossing roads, but listening to the birds, listening to the river, listening to the wind, and just actually trying to think about every step you take because it's so autonomous, really. It's so unconscious. 95% of what we do is unconscious and 5% is conscious. So just trying to take note, really. And
it's a beautiful thing.
That set the tone for the day. So it's good. Okay. Whilst we're talking about being mindful and being appreciative, this time of year is when I'm going to talk about us all in general, because I'm sure it resonates for the majority of people. This is the time when we just lose that consciousness and we behave automatically, and we do the Christmas booze ups, and we eat to excess, and we do all of these things, and we lose the mindfulness and consciousness of the reason we're actually doing it. And I was going to start on weight, and it's the time of year in January. Everybody goes on a diet on January the 1st, but everybody goes on a seafood diet back end of November. So Thanksgiving where you are, and that's the beginning of the party season over here. And we all tend to sort of lose all self-control, and we eat and eat and eat, and it's just a mince pie, and it's just this and just that.
Yeah.
But that period of the year is when we all, if it's important to you, we all put the weight on, because it only takes a little bit, 30 days, 40 days, 50 days in a row. And then we stop on January the 1st, and we do a 3-month diet or a 3-week diet, depending on the level of commitment we have. And that's when we lose the weight. And then we tend to stay sort of the same weight during summer. So maybe it's just an idea, a couple of suggestions where you can be more conscious at the back end of the year, therefore not put some of the weight on, be more mindful, more appreciative of what you're eating, what's gone into getting that food from wherever in the world onto your plate, whatever it is, any time of the year, for the people who've made it and created it. So
I'll add to that, John.
Go on.
A tip I learned a long time ago from one of my mentors was to, and I think you probably do this as well, right? I am, like I always say, I'm a special kind of crazy. So I can go to any party and I won't touch, because this body of mine is a temple. I ain't gonna touch it. I'm not gonna put it in my body, but I'm special kind of crazy. That's 10 years later. Before, what I used to do and what some people could try would be to eat beforehand.
Yeah.
You know, and if, you know, you had one chocolate, so be it, you know, enjoy life. But to go to a place like this hungry, and if you're eating fried foods, I don't know, you know, I don't even know what anybody eats anymore because I'm so crazy on how I eat. But, you know, just to level yourself out, because it is so easy to drink 3-4 drinks, you know, and if you're not active, that's just sitting in your gut for however long You know what I mean? Just, yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. So if you're going out, maybe eat something before you go out so you're not hungry and diving in. If you then do choose to have something that you think may not be the best thing for you, have it, enjoy it, understand why you did it. Was it addictive? Was it an addictive property? You see it, I must have it. Was it a habit? Or did you just say, I'm choosing to have that today? It looks great. I would like one. And you have it. But then don't feel guilty afterwards. Accept your choice, accept your decision. And then the next day say, okay, back on the healthy eating today. So that's one thing. Don't buy the stuff. Don't have that temptation at home, because when it's there and you can't have it, it's here. It's very conscious. And then it's all about deprivation. And then you get bored and pissed off and it's crap. And in no time at all, you will go for it. If I have things in the house, there are certain things I won't go near, but there are other things I know it's in the fridge, so I'll go for it. So don't buy it in, Max.
And on the flip side of that, let me go back to my immigrant mentality, the coming from nothing mentality. For me, how it used to be is if it was in the house and I knew, finish the Ironman, look at this guy showing off. If I knew it was in the house and I knew that I bought it and paid for it, the way my mind was wired, old school style, was like, that has to get eaten because I bought and paid for that. So I have to eat it. Even if it's shit, it has to be eaten, right? So again, if you don't buy it, example, Halloween, we stopped buying candy long time ago. Yeah. Don't have it in the house. Don't people.
Oh, somebody's calling. I'm not going to answer it.
You're just that important, John.
We may get a visitor in a second as she runs through the door. So don't buy it. Don't have it in the house. So therefore, if you want it, you'll have to walk or drive down the road to get it. That's the other half in a lovely spotty pajamas.
Oh, she's going to love that. She is going to love being on the episode.
We may need to do some editing, but that's her first one up. Next time, it'll be no problem.
I hear. Let's. Oh, go ahead, John.
Let's move on to some other things, and we can come back.
Okay, I was going to say flip it to, there's definitely the health aspect of what we put into our body, but let's also be conscious of what's going on in the mind. Something my other half and I dealt with for many, many years, coming from, when you have more than one family now, right? Whether you come from a divorced family, a broken home, and you have numerous peoples, it's who do I spend time with? How long do I spend here? How long do I spend there? And all of a sudden, Christmas doesn't go from, hey, it's an amazing time to just be together as a unit and enjoy, to, okay, I need to be here on this day, this day, that time, this. And and you're also working, and it's a busy time at work, and there's parties, and dude, your mind needs to chillax. It needs to relax. It's supposed to be a time of enjoying and recharging the body, which is why, now I'll get into self-talk here, which is why 2 years ago we decided to skip out on the festive season and recharge the mind, body, and soul. We plug in this device all the time. We put that battery, we plug it in. We do the updates on all the phones, but we never do it to our own body, mind, and soul. Why is that? Yeah. So we did it once just to try it, and we are absolutely addicted. It is so freeing. And I'm not saying everybody could do this. It's not for everybody, but to carve out even a few hours for yourself, or an afternoon for yourself, or you and your lover, something simple as, hey, honey, let's pour a bath. The kids are out there. Let's put a Christmas movie on, put the fake fire on TV, whatever you want to do. And let's have a bath together, put some candles on. And it's an hour, but it's your time to just forget and just let your body heal. Come on, John, you got something to say about that.
Yeah, family time. Family is the often the most challenging of relationships.
Oh, 100%.
And there are always compromises to be made. But then sometimes you may choose not to compromise. You think, actually, by going around to the house, and there'll be uncles and aunties and mums and dads and sisters and brothers and granddads, there is so much going on in that room that it doesn't become about seeing the family, and you don't actually get the sort of interaction with them that you might ordinarily have any other time of the year.
Exactly.
There's always tension, there's always drinking, there's always excess eating, and it just becomes, again, unconscious. It's just a behavior. So on Christmas Day, we'll take a walk down to my sister's house usually. And I think this year we're going to check in for lunch, but we'll walk in, we'll pop in, we'll spend a couple of hours there maybe, and then we'll clear off out, and we will enjoy the time in the house together. We'll sit down, we'll put a movie on, we might do a jigsaw, just something trivial to spend time together. We'll go upstairs, we'll have a bath, we'll go for a walk. Yeah, Christmas Day morning, we'll always go for a walk, and just being grateful for the position that we have a roof over our head. We've got food on the table. We've both got automobiles. We've both got cars. We've both got jobs. We've both got the freedom when we choose to go to work or not. And ultimately, whether you're a religious background or not, that is what Christmas is for.
Yes.
It's about being thankful for what you have, not for what you get.
Or give.
You know, there's the religious connotation of it, but I don't know about the US or Canada, but going to church is they're a dying breed now, and that ultimately is the reason why we're having it. But people forget, and people just go,
Truth.
"Can I have this? Can I have this? Can I have this? Can I have this? Can we eat this? Can we do this? Can we do this?" Rather than saying, "Well, actually, what can I do for you?" So,
yep. And I another thing I always notice too, like, you know, we get back into health in general is, you know, in the gym, you know, you always see January 1st, the gyms are packed. Maybe not the first, but in January, it's, you know, you'll see a herd of lions or whatever, chihuahuas, whatever, run into the gym. And by February, there's nobody there. You know, so just, again, be mindful of what it is you want. We always talk about this self-awareness, to be able to carve out your own time and just appreciate, like John said, man, like this, again, this a couple of years ago for us, my Christmas now is there's no gifts. The gift is to myself. Nothing. That's right. The gift of awareness is to myself. And I am, again, we talk about this all the time, the longevity game. I go to the beach. There's nobody on the beach. I'm usually on the beach by myself. The sun is shining down. I sit in meditation for at least 20 minutes. And I just be thankful. I'll go do some of that. From there, I go sit in the water up to about my knees, and I do qigong for maybe, I don't know, another 5-10 minutes. And that whole morning, and then I'm going to go to the spa after. This is absolutely spoiled rotten, and don't get me wrong, I am grateful. I don't have kids. I'm able to do a lot of these things.
You work incredibly hard, though.
True. Yeah. But I also know there's people who probably work just as hard as me that have kids and are unable to do this. So I want to shout them out, because I don't want to be like, hey, you know, I'm just saying, I know, we were just talking about this, I know how grateful I am. That's why I sit there for that many minutes and I thank the universe for all the blessings there is upon me. Now, don't get me twisted. I'm human. I still want more. That's why me and John are hustling every day to achieve more. But I am also so grateful for where I'm at, you know, and then to be able to go into a spa, and don't get me wrong, I'm balling on a budget. I'm not going to get a $4,000 massage or nothing. No, I'm just using waterfalls and pools put to heal myself. You know what I mean? Balling on a budget on Christmas by myself with the love of my life. You have to try it, because once we tried it, we didn't think it was possible. And this is in life in general. We never thought it was possible until we tried it.
You try it.
And then you try it. It's like, oh my God, it's like going from first class to coach. Yeah. I don't know if I can go back, man. It is amazing, because like John said, I can spend quality time with individuals throughout the year. I don't need a day on the calendar to tell me, hey, love your girl on this day.
This person.
Yeah, hey, give a present this day. Bullshit. Be like that every day, all day. Enough said on my back.
There we go.
I was about to get really Italian. I was about to get all fiery, but
I thought you were about to use one of the R words that we use in every episode. So I'll say it now. We rant or we ramble.
Truth. I was about to go off.
Whoa. And while Max was having his ramble there, I had this stellar point, and I thought that would be really, really interesting. And I'm sure people would email or text their questions in.
Yes.
Poof, but it has gone into the ether. Uh-oh. Probably never to return. So we shall we'll leave that until next time. Okay. I just want to say, I think we're about almost out of time now. I am absolutely loving this. The more I share and release, the more, we could talk about taking weight off your shoulders and letting things go. the more I chat with Max and share it and share with the world, because everybody on the planet can watch it, I feel lighter and more able to make that decision and that choice to step forward to make life better and to enjoy every day, because we don't know how long we're around for.
Truth.
May or end tomorrow, so let's make today the best day ever. I wish you all Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Be
Truth.
safe, be kind, smile lots, love everybody. Peace.
This is truth, people. I thank you. I love you all. Have a good festive season. I don't care what religion, what background you are. Enjoy your time. Enjoy your body. We put insurance on our cars and health. I mean, our cars and our houses. Insure your health. Please, people. Yeah. Be better, do better.
Be kind.
Ask the questions, man. Ask the hard questions for yourself and to us. It's just a beautiful thing to be together and have this time with you.
Yep.
I'm out. I know John
Subscribe.
is out.
Subscribe.
Yeah. And ask questions, people. John, thank you. Have a great day.
Bye-bye.
We will talk to you soon.
Merry Christmas, my friend. I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.